But yeah, you actually don't need this dungeon, or this, yeah, you don't need this dungeon item. In fact, if it had permitted me, I could have actually done this game in a much different order, which would have been really interesting. But I digress. Okay, so having played the Song of Time, we can now go over here much easier and hit the switch. The main thing about the Megaton Hammer is some of these switches are rusted. Some of these switches are rusted, make it plural. We have to hit them. Alright, so this should be our last Goron. Alright. No, this is not the last Goron. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance of this temple. But the Goron special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Okay, so he's basically hinting at the Megaton Hammer, and we get, I believe this is the last small key. So, that's neat. Alright. So with the Megaton Hammer, we need to hit this. Peace! And luckily we don't take any damage. We are back in the room where we met Darunia. So we're essentially back at the dungeon. Let's go ahead and use Pharaoh's Wind! No, I'm joking. Let's not use that. So the statue he was talking about is right on over here. You jerk. I was doing stuff. And now you glitched my camera. Alright, now we broke that. Use our small key. And we have essentially a gauntlet room. Ow. Just slugma. Alright, you jerk. You need to stop that. The torch in the middle is also there for the keys so they can reignite themselves. So if you're not paying attention, this room could actually be pretty bad. But since I was paying attention, it wasn't that bad. Again, we have another one of these rooms where we just gotta wait for the tiles. Luckily, it's not like Link to the Past where 50 tiles go flying. She's only 5. Alright, now all that's taken care of. You know, I want to try something real quick. Assuming you actually allows me. Okay, Megaton Hammer's just kind of like a sword. I thought it would like one-hit kill it, so I'm actually kind of disappointed. There we go. Just smash it with a hammer. Why not? Hey, guess what? 2 mid-bosses! That are exactly the same. This is the only dungeon that has 2 mid-bosses, and it's also the only one that has... No, actually... I think there's a much later dungeon that has 2 mid-bosses. No. Wait. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm just talking. Whatever. So yeah, nothing really to say about this boss. It's essentially it is the exact same boss we fought earlier. Like I said, the flames, depending on the color, actually does something different. But I don't give it enough time to actually show it. So all I know is like one spews more fire, they fly around and stuff like that. I forget what it does. It's not that important. We're not finding out. There we go. I chained it. Ow. If you can get consecutive source, like spin attacks going on, you can actually stop it. And you know what also is in this chest? Bombs. I hate this game. Anyways, so using the Megaton Hammer, we get free the last Goron. Actually, I'm gonna open the chest first. And so we get the boss key. This is something that's introduced in the adult timeline as boss keys. But you know. Okay, I skipped all past this text, but he's basically just saying, "Oh, I'm free, so is everyone else. Go help Darunia," and we shall. All right. So now that we are basically done with the dungeon, let's go ahead and just go fight the boss now. Let's go do that. I like that idea. Subterranean Lava Dragon Volvagia. Alright, so starting this battle off, Volvagia, basically just an intense game of whack-a-mole. Really, the main weapon you're going to be using in this fight is the Megaton Hammer, as that's usually how these games go. If you do it right, you can actually hit him with your hook shot. Or if you had arrows, you can use those too. I wonder if I can just spin attack him. Oh, you can spin attack him. Okay, so you can get some like initial damage in on him. But this, if you just look at the map alone, like the little area, this is essentially just a really intense game of whack-a-mole. So after he goes into the ground, eventually he'll start going from one hole to the second, and just kind of trying to trick you. Really, this is not a hard fight. Alright, so once he comes out, he should be going... Yeah, he'll start going towards the ceiling and start dropping rocks on you. So just watch where the shadows are, and really it's easy enough to avoid. There he is again. Ow. I say easy enough, and I knew it was going to get hit by a rock. Ow. You also want to be careful, because when Volvagia comes out of the hole, he will attack you. I don't know if I actually damaged him there. Alright, we're going to assume that Volvagia can't be hit anymore. I don't think drops are going to continuously fall through the battle. He has to do it again. After a while, he was... Oh, wow, he did 4 holes. And so there goes the Volvagia, defeated once more. So we get a Hurricane. Wait, I've never seen Volvagia go like through 4 holes. Usually it's like 1, 2, and 3. So I guess if you get it all the way down to 1 hit left, Volvagia does goes through 4 different holes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end this dungeon off. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. You receive the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. And thus we return back to Death Mountain Crater. We are all done here. Well, there's a few more things we can do here. But, story-wise, we're done with Death Mountain now. There is one more thing I want to pick up before I end this off. So now that we have the Megaton Hammer, if we go ahead and make our way just a little bit past the entrance, we see there are these rocks over here. These can be destroyed by the Megaton Hammer, and they take 2 hits for some reason. I always thought that was weird. So this thing should break through rocks easily. I mean, kill a dragon for whatever. Stop. So there's another great fairy fountain. We just go ahead and play Zelda's Lullaby. So this is the Great Fairy of Wisdom. She is going to enhance our magic power. Receive it now. God, she's like some thing. She's like a program. I'm going to sing you something. Receive it now. Okay. It's just like twirl. And so our magic meter has been enhanced. What does this mean? We now have twice as much magic power. It's not likely to the past where our magic use is cut in half, or you use something and it takes half the amount of magic. Now we actually have double magic. Yay! Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode. Next time we will be going someplace still different. We're not heading to the fireplace. Also, there's a piece of heart up there, so we won't do anything with that yet, because we can't. But yeah, like I said, we'll be heading somewhere different, so until then, I'll see you all next time.